I am who I am. Some call some call me by many different names. Here today I want to talk about something. I want to talk about like the days of Noah. See, we are at that hour right now. That hour where things are about to change. Things are going to change so fast, so quick. We're going to be in a new time, new era. Many people not going to understand this. Many people are going to continue on their path. We all need to get ready for the chosen ones, for the truth. We need to prepare ourselves for right now. I've been knowing about this for many years, and all through this time, I've been trying to prepare myself. And I'm going to tell you, the Most High works in mysterious ways. Because the harder I try to prepare myself, the, the more everything I prepared got destroyed at the end. There's a reason for that. I'm still in a position where I can continue, but I had to lose a lot to understand the works of the Most High. I had to come out of myself and see who I was. Let Him guide me to know who I am. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story here. A quick little story. When I was young, when I was a baby, I was adopted. I was adopted into a family that raised me. They were separated. I lived with my mother, and my father lived someplace else. But I was raised, and I was raised inside the church. As a child, I seen many things. I went through a lot of things. I remember the time, and I got a great memory. I remember a time as a child, as a very small child. Everybody I seen, mostly, looked like lizard people, lizard beings. Teeth, face, skin, scales, you name it. That's what they looked like to me. I was scared. I cried. I did whatever a child would do to try to get myself away from these things I was seeing that was trying to hold me, kiss me, and I was trying my best to get away from them. But I was a child. And I remember my parents, before they separated, they took me to this place. And there was this lady, and she was Caucasian, if I'm not mistaken. It was somewhere out in the farm. It was somewhere out in the country. I remember a lot of trees, hills, grass, leaves. Everything was green. I remember a rope tied from a tree with a tire tied on it, swing. And I remember the house that I went to looked like a barn type house, if I remember right. But we went inside of a back room, and in that back room there was this table. And on that table, it had a tablecloth, and the tablecloth was checkerboard. I think black or white, or maybe red and white. It was one of the two colors. It was checkerboard. And there was food laid out on the tables and drinks and everything. And there was this woman there, and at first she looked like a lizard to me. And they handed me over to the woman. Things went dark for a while. When I came back. I remember when I looked back at this woman, my mother was holding me. The woman I call my mother, she was holding me. When I looked back at the woman, she was still a lizard. So I guess the lady took me again, and everything blacked out for a while. When I came back, once again, I was in my mother's arm. This happened two or three times. Eventually, the woman became a white woman that I seen in front of me. Eventually. And some words were said, and that's all I remember about that situation right there. But throughout my life as growing up, I seen a lot of different things that I could not explain to people. And when I tried to explain to them, I was told that this was from the devil, these gifts that I had, these things that I was seeing. This was from the devil, and I had to give these things up. And I was raised in a church. So uh, I started getting in trouble, spanking, whip, beat, whatever. So I would not talk about these things no more. Eventually, I learned to keep my mouth shut and just deal with it with inside myself. Now, the things I seen was wild. Can't even explain it to you. And if I try to explain it to you, many of you have many questions. But a lot of things that they talk about nowadays, this is things I was seeing as a child. But through the church, through the Most High, Jesus Christ, I was taught that these things were very evil and very dark. And I would say this went on for many years, many, many years. But I learned early to keep my mouth shut. Believe that. I learned very early to keep my mouth shut. But as I was small, it kind of let me get away with it. But as I started getting older and start questioning the church, preachers, pastors, deacons, so on, I would find myself in big trouble, big trouble. So I learned to hide this. I learned to hide this and just try to forget about it. Just put it behind me because it was causing me too much trouble. But there's a part in the Bible that says, and I'll find it and I know where it's at. But you know, when I'm a child, I spoke like a child and I act like a child. But when I came a man, I put away my childish things. And there's more to the story on that. But I just want to say that part right there. I'm 55 years old now. And now I'm in full terms of who I am, what I am. See, I was told I was adopted as a child. Before my father passed on, he gave me some little secrets. He said, I asked him about my adoption. He told me that it was because of the military. If it wasn't because of the military, I wouldn't have been adopted. Later on in life, my mother told me some things. She told me some things about my adoption, but neither one of their stories ever compared with each other. He would say this, she would say that, she had said that, through the whole thing. So I didn't know what to believe no more. I was just happy to be alive, happy. You know, uh, I don't want to make this too long. I really don't want to make this too long. But come to find out through my ancestors, and that goes to a long story. But through my ancestors, not only did I find out that, who I am, but what I am and what I'm supposed to be. Through my ancestors, I found out that my ancestors, I'm the last of my kind. I'm the last of my bloodline, true bloodline. My family was Shermans. However you pronounce that. Great Shermans. My family was swiped off the face of the earth. A lot of them lost their life during my birth and adoption process. See, I'm learning that I'm Egyptian. I live here in America, but I'm Egyptian. My adoption process wasn't quite what I was told. I was stolen. My family was murdered. My family was murdered because of my birth, because of who I am, I guess, because of the adoption. And what I'm telling you is I'm dealing with it. I'm just trying to deal with it. I have my ancestors here with me, guiding me, protecting me. And the next thing I want to say, and this is going to sound crazy, but first of all, I want to give my respect out. First to the Most High, my ancestors, and my higher self. Not only to those, but I want to give my respect out to what you would call card readers. I know what some of you saying, but I'm gonna give my respect out to them anyway, Because I know one thing's for sure, two things for certain. That our government and the people that's in charge has been lying to us from the jump. Everything we think we know, everything that we thought we are, it's a lie. It was told you it was brought out of Africa and a whole bunch of other stuff. You need to really check your history, check your bloodline. Because there's a guy there named Dan Calloway, and before Dan Calloway got started, there was me and others that tried to tell you they're lying to you. Check your history, check your facts. Stop letting them tell you just anything. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Africa or Africans or anything else, because a lot of my friends, best friends and stuff, and I'm African. So, but this is what they taught us here, to learn to hate ourselves no matter what. And I'm just telling you, a lot of you was already here before the European came here. Yes, you still came from, but a lot of you was already here. You got to understand, there's a saying, there's the upper Egypt and the lower Egypt. Well, we know where upper Egypt's at. It's over in Africa. What about the lower Egypt? Where is it really at? Don't let them fool you, even try to school you. You have a mind of your own. So go to hell what you say, if them try. Love, love will never leave I alone. And out of the darkness, we must walk into the light. Learn your higher self. Learn to love thyself. Look in the mirror. The mirror is very important, because this is the new time, new era. It ain't going to be the same time, same era. Your Jesus Christ, oh, he's at hand. And you're not going to understand until it's too late. Until it's too late what's really going on. What really did happen. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess. It ain't what you think it is. Just like in the days of Noah, people was rebellious, idol worshiping, just doing the most. I can go on and on and on and on about that, and I will. This is just a quick little get together about what we need to be doing at this hour. For those who has an ear, let them hear. Please listen. You need to prepare yourselves. I've always been on this kick about Noah's Ark. I always known a little bit of something about that story there. It was very close to me. And in many cultures, the name just line is still the same. But some great destruction comes. And the Bible tells you there's nothing new up under the sun. So what happened before is going to happen again. And there's a lot to say about that. There's a lot to say about that. The names. One name means water in so many words, and the other name means fire. We was destroyed by water before, so what's coming this time? Yah, Yahweh, Jehovah, Jehovah, Yahshua. All these names means it's, if you really look it up, really search it out like I have, you'll find out something that would blow your mind. Most people can't see it because they're so busy worshiping idols. It tells you about wood and stone. What are you wearing across your neck? What is that metal piece? That would be considered stone mineral. That cross? Yeah. Wood. That cross? Wood. Idols. You say, I do this because of Jesus. You tell me who Jesus is. Because I'm going to tell you, you don't know what you're talking about. See, you need to be finding the Christ in you. Because your real Jesus, your real Jesus, didn't come here to teach you to worship him. He came here to teach you about the Christ in you, like he had in him. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. So busy worshiping. You gotta worship something. That worshiping is gonna be your destruction. Many people have sold their soul. I'm here to let you know they sold their soul. That hurts me so bad. That hurts me so bad because you can't get it back. Not unless you got somebody like a star seed to interfere and come in there and take back. Many people have lost their soul and sold their soul for sex, fame, anything. I've seen it all. They done try to kill me 3 times. I know this sounds crazy. But they done try to kill me 3 times. I sacrificed. And they mock me right now. They done took my inheritance. Things that was given to me by my family, my real family. They took all that away from me. The government did experiments on me when I was young. They still try that stuff now to shut me up. They took my gifts I had. They tried to and split it amongst others. When I was a child, when I told you about that old lady, this is what they did to me. Well, I'm back. I'm back. I was never gone. I didn't know who I was. But I know I'm the great escapist. Find out who that is. I've been here before, and I'll be here again. Our government is about to send a lot of us away who's not prepared for what's coming. You're about to see your Jesus. You're about to see him firsthand. Hair like wool, eyes is burning, cold, feet like brass. Boy, that sounds like a blast. See what's coming? It's gonna come like a blink of an eye. Pow, 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 pow. All over. People's gonna vanish. Quick. Let me ask you something. What kind of destruction does a nuclear bomb does? Anybody ever looked up a nuclear bomb destruction? What it do? If I'm not mistaken, you guys hear it like, ooh. Mm-hmm. And it's bright. Its eyes like coal. Its feet like brass. Y'all ain't hearing nothing though. Y'all can't hear nothing. You can't hear. We're gonna take a sharp minute, but that sharp minute is gonna be eternity. A lot of suffering. A lot of suffering. For those of you, you can't save everybody. I'm gonna tell you like I've been thinking for many years, and I've been saying this for many, many, many years. I'm building up the art. I don't call it an art. It's not what I call it, but we're gonna call it art for the Bible's sake. I don't call it a boat, but we're gonna call it a boat for the Bible's sake. Art. But I've been building, working, and I'm still working that process. Many people laughed at me. Family came and destroyed what I was building. Putting my, my building my pond, fishing my pond, greenhouses, cattle, chickens, and preparing for this hour. Family didn't believe in me. In the blink of an eye, they made sure they destroyed it between them and my neighbors, and they mocked me, took everything from me. But I'm not going to give up because I know what my father said. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna get back up and start pushing again. I've been down, I've been out, I've been depressed. And I wouldn't call it depressed. It's me looking in the mirror, checking myself. Instead of blaming someone else, I had to check myself. I got myself into that situation with that family, with my neighbors, and all because of me, not because of the Most High. So I had to check myself and look in the mirror and stop blaming everybody. I'm just telling the story as of right now. Just telling the story. So I had to learn to look in the mirror. And that mirror became my best friend. The mirror showed me who I was and what I wasn't. The mirror did a lot. Did a lot. So now I'm adopted. I'm stolen from my family, raised in another family, considered a curse, the black sheep, if one will, on both sides of my family, black sheep. They think I'm crazy today because I'm telling them, man, you need to get ready. They don't want to hear that. Who am I to be telling them anything? Okay. Okay. But I'm here to tell you, time is at hand. And for those of you that can understand what I'm saying to you, please, for your own sake, if your family is willing to work with you, fine. But if your family is not willing to work with you, get up and do it for yourself. You don't have time to play right now. You don't have time. Time is very short. Mock me if you will. I'm not even reading the comments. I'm not even sure. But mock me if you will. Mock me if you will. See, I was given a promise. I'm going to believe on that promise I was given. And one day soon, your knees are going to bow and your tongues is going to confess who I am. That I can promise. I'm not perfect on this earth, nowhere near it. I made a lot of mistakes on this earth in my time. But one thing I knew is take time to learn myself. When my daughter came up missing, she's still missing. When she came up missing, I had to take time for myself. Extra time. I mean, I'm out in the country in the sticks already, but I went and got inside of one of my campers. I'm still in that camper to this day. Make sure I look into this mirror to understand. And while I've been in here, I've been through a lot of things with the Most High. It's been taking me through a lot. So much that I can come to you and tell you, you need to prepare yourselves. You need to do it fast. I am who I am. And I can't change that. I didn't ask for this. But it is what it is. And I am who I am. And I'm going to tell you, there's been a lot of things that's been going on strange. These things that's been going on that the world is seeing. I have a big part of it. Burning down plantations. My ancestors, our ancestors. See, I was given some special gifts. Hell is no longer, I don't even like using the word hell, but we're going to use it for the Bible's sake. Hell is no longer at rest. Hell has risen. How do I know? I am who I am. I am who I am. I've been here before. I'll be here again. I was going to quote some things out the Bible, and I do have it open, prepared. But before I do that, I think I want to take some time to do some things and get everything in order and go through this detail by detail. Right now, I'm just telling you off the top of my head. Everything I have to say, I can prove it. But most of you still ain't gonna believe it. I'm gonna use the books that you study, that you read, that you go by. And that's all sorts of books, all sorts of Bibles, different. Oh man, I got it all. I love to read these books. I love to study mythology. You know, I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know everything, and I need much help. There's many of you out there that has parts and pieces. We all do to the answer. We need to start coming together. We made an agreement before we came to this life. We made an agreement. It's time for us to come together. It's time for us to put this back together. The ones that's down and don't have it, but you know you're somebody special. Trust me, it's true. You are somebody very special. Special to me, special to the Most High. You're very special. That's one reason why I give praise and respect back to the card readers, to those that reads. I don't care what nobody says. Who are you to judge me? Who are you to tell me? If I don't listen to my family and what I was taught, oh man, I'm the devil himself. The devil don't have nothing on me. Nothing. Satan can't hold me. Death can't hold me. I'm beyond that. See, when he said, let there be light, let me tell y'all something. Never mind. You can never understand. Never mind. Never mind. But you're going to see. I promise you this. You're about to see. Another thing I want to talk about is for those whose last, like I said before, it's time to stand up. It's time for you to learn your higher self and who you are. Your time has come. Africa, wake up. Wake up, mama. Wake up. Rise, baby, rise from your sleepless slumber. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm chanting, trying to speak. There's work to be done. Let's do it little by little. Rise. Prepare yourself for you and your family that can do it. Get it done. Don't wait on your neighbors. Don't wait on your moms. Don't wait on no. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. The Most High done told you. If he done told me, and he's telling me to tell you, you done sense something. And if you ain't sense nothing, then this message ain't for you. If you stuck on idol worshiping, this message ain't for you. This message is for those who know the Most High and understand what these idol worshiping is. There's nothing wrong with believing in Jesus if that's what you want to say. But that wood and stone, all these other things in between, you need to check yourself. And that's for real. Man, I can go to any store and buy a cross. I can go anywhere and buy these worshiping images and give an excuse why. Most I don't care about none of that. You better look up the word Jesus. You better look that word up and know what you're talking about, because you don't want to come to me talking with that. You get chopped up. I use that word so I can get to the ones that can hear. I don't care who you worship, Allah, Jesus, Muhammad. I don't care. But know what you're talking about, please. Most of you don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea. You're talking about something that somebody taught you, that somebody taught your mom and dad, and somebody taught their mom and dad, and so on and so on and so on. Remember American slavery and all that other good stuff. Yeah. I Zeus. Yeah, look up that word, Ephesians. Yeah, my own don't fuck with me because I know what I'm talking. Excuse my language. But I know something. Once again, I'm gonna give praise to the Most High. My ancestors with a capital A. My highest self with a capital H. I'm telling you, lately, not too long ago, guess the last moon cycle, been seeing things in the sky. Chandeliers. Chandeliers. What is a chandelier? Chandeliers. My ancestors. Listen, I don't want to ramble too much because most of you ain't gonna be able to understand this, and it's gonna scare a lot of you. But for those of you that can hear me, listen very well. You don't got time to waste. And I mean this very seriously. Stop your idol worshiping and start putting your stuff together, getting your life in order. Your life. Don't worry about the next man's life. You can't save nobody. Get your life in order. Maybe if they see you getting your life in order, maybe, just maybe, that's enough for them. And they could change and start getting their life in order. Like in the days of Noah, this is your warning. This is your warning. And for those who wants to see Jesus, oh, they're going to see him firsthand. Every knee will bow. Every tongue will confess. And he will be hotter than hell itself. Hotter. People are going to vanish in a blink of an eye. Trump is going to take it there. So get ready. Now, I'm going to put my glasses on because this whole time I've been talking, I haven't looked and see if anybody's even listening. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just trying to get a message out. I'm going to start doing these here live streams, but I need some of you to leave me some messages. I need to find some true ones. I need to find some people that can help me out. I'm not by myself. I know there's others out there. I know there is. Because he wouldn't have put me here by myself for this. And I know there's others of you, of us, that's out here that can hear my voice. My voice is strong enough to talk to many different realms. So I know for sure somebody's hearing me. So please, leave me some kind of information. Talk to me. Talk to me. Don't leave me out here by myself. For the longest, for many years, I've been by myself. Always thought I was somebody else. Strange. Never wanted to be around the crowds. I tried, but I couldn't do it. I seen things different than what other people can see, I guess. I just was never comfortable in that lifestyle. I know I'm doing a lot of rambling, but the Most High told me to do this. I'm not doing this on my own free will. I'd rather have not did this and not be doing this, but the Most High has been on me and chastising me for not doing what he asked me to do. So I got to do the work of my Father. My Father. Our Father. Earth angel, star seeds. See, I'm what you call a star seed. I'm a true star seed. My our government, this government here in America knows exactly who I am and what I'm supposed to be. And that's about to happen. Let me tell you all something. I love each and every one of you. Believe me, I don't want to see nobody get destroyed. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to nobody. I really don't. And if I could, I'd try to save the world. If I could. But I can't. And I ain't. Yes, I'm fortunate and blessed by my father to be in this position. I didn't ask for it. Let me tell you now. I never asked for a drop of this. Never. It used to scare me, and I'm trying to get over my fear now of it. Still to this day. 'Cause what can I say? The world will never believe me until it's too late. Until I rise from the ashes like a phoenix. I love you all. My glasses on. Got these books and Bible all around me right now. I love you all. How long have I been on? 36 minutes. That's good enough. So I'm gonna check this out, and I'm just now learning. Look at my toes. I'm just now learning how to do this live thing, man. I don't know nothing about none of this here, so I'm just now learning to do this. So I'm gonna close this out, and I'm gonna try to read some of these things here. Goodbye.